Hi, I'm Johnny, and this is Comics Altruism. This is an announcement video for the store opening on eBid, and also to draw the charity of the month, to which all the proceeds will be going for the sales for the month of May. It's about 20 hours late coming out because I had some technical difficulties, and it's taken a while to do all the scanning and the listing on eBid, so not everything is up there yet. But I have a day off on Monday, and I'll be working before and after work on the other days, Saturday and Sunday, just to get things caught up with what I've shown you in episodes 2 through 6. Alright, so I'm going to do one of those random.orgs. I had 12 entries for charities initially, and I was going to roll a 1d12 for those of you who were into RPGs as youngins, or now. That's still cool. Anyway, let's turn this screen around and do the random drawing. So I've done these all in chronological order based on when they submitted their nominations. Not that that matters when you're randomizing, but we've got Take the Time collectibles with Project Pinball. I'm not going to bother going into little speeches about each and every one of these, but they're all pretty solid. And then we've got Alyssa with Happily Ever After Farm Sanctuary. We've got Kate with The Gift of Baby Elena. Barb with Angel Hair for Kids. Mark with The Inn, Oxford County's homeless shelter. That's here in southwestern Ontario. We've got Farley's Nerd Cave with the Gary Sinise Foundation. Metarog with Little Pink Houses of Hope. Pocan Joe with Royal Canadian Legion. Although there is a note there that he was going to put his own, like the American Legion, but then he chose to nominate Royal Canadian Legion instead just because he thought it would be uncouth to nominate his own country. But we're still discussing that, by the way. All right, next up, Ruben Neves, or Knives. I'm not really sure how to pronounce that. Correct me if I'm wrong with Neves, Ruben. And that's South Florida Multiple Sclerosis Charity. Followed by Erica with Detroit Dog Rescue. We've got Pages, Films, and Plastics with All Animal Rescue Limited. We have The Comic Collector with Hand of Hope, and R. Wheatley 0206 with St. Jude Children's Hospital. So I'm just going to do this once rather than do the whole roll of the die to decide how many times to randomize it. So I'm just going to click this once, and then we'll have our charity for the month of May. All right, and it is Erica with Detroit Dog Rescue. This is a good one. Because of Detroit's socioeconomic situation and the problems that they're having there, a lot of animals are being just abandoned by their owners because they've got to take care of their families first. So this charity comes in and they take care of all those starving and ill animals. And it's a very good cause. So, Erica, good for you. We got month of May's proceeds are going to go toward Detroit Dog Rescue. And another thing, there's no cutoff for nominating a charity if you want to put it in. I'm only planning on doing this for 13 months starting in the month of May, but that doesn't mean that you shouldn't put in your nomination for a charity. If you go to my Road to 100 subscriber video, we're currently at 53 subscribers, so that leaves 47 spots open if you want to enter that contest. And if you don't want in the contest, just specify in your comment, but I don't see why you wouldn't. And then we'll see, based on the next 47 subscriptions, how many people actually participate in the contest. I may or may not be adding another prize or two, but yeah, that's all explained there in the video. And as I picked Erica's name there and her charity, this does kind of change the way that I'm going to be presenting a few things. It's sort of an inside joke, but you'll still get your Incredible Hulk lot next week. And my expectations, I would say, are realistic for at least the first couple of months, especially since I'm only selling on eBid. And most people aren't familiar with that. But if you just go to the link above me, I would strongly suggest using a computer for viewing eBid instead of your tablets or your cell phones. There's nothing wrong technically with the GUI on the tablets and the cell phones or any kind of smart device, but it's definitely more visually appealing and more easy to navigate on a computer or a laptop or whatever. So I've also got that linked up in the YouTube channel description. I have that linked up on the Facebook page. If you're not following the Facebook page, you can go to Facebook, just search out Comics Altruism. It's right there. If you're not following me on Instagram, it's the exact same thing, comics.altruism. And yeah, I'll probably start showing off some of the stuff that I've shown you here on YouTube over on Instagram, and just kind of directing people toward the eBid store. And eventually I'll probably start selling from Instagram. It's still, you could link up there, and maybe I'll have some extra things that I throw on Instagram, like maybe comics that aren't available on eBid, or I don't know. We'll see how it goes. So for the month of May, Detroit Dog Rescue, thank you, Erica. Bye.